video setup for filming in this studio space. So we're predominantly shooting content against a green screen. This is for an educational series that's going to accompany a book. So the first day that we shot here, surprisingly, the green screen lights weren't working, so we had to rely on all floor lights to make it happen. But today we have the help by having the lights that are supposed to be on. Also, the first day I learned that the RED Komodo actually doesn't have audio out over SDI. So we had to jerry-rig a solution using the DJI Mic Minis that I happen to have on me in order to send audio to the computer for the Zoom call. I actually had to connect a separate iPad to send the audio. But today I brought in a few pieces of my gear just to make the Zoom call a little bit smoother. So I'm just going to talk you through what I added so that we were able to send the audio and the video at the same time over Zoom. So as I stated earlier, the RED Komodo, has SDI out, but it does not send audio via SDI out. So the SDI is sending the signal to the SmallHD. We were then taking the HDMI out and running that straight into the computer. But again, like I said, we have to do the audio separate. So that's where the Atomos Ninja comes into hand. I brought this in. And so what we're doing is we're routing the HDMI out into the Atomos. Then I'm taking the headphone out of the RED Komodo, splitting that, and then I'm running that into the Atomos Ninja on the mic line input. So this way we're getting an audio embedded with the HDMI signal. And if you do go to the audio tab over here for the mic in, I bumped up the gain for the left and right because the audio was a little bit low. And then I have audio embed on so that it's gonna send that audio out with the HDMI feed. So this way we can send the audio and the video together over Zoom. Had this been another camera like the FX6 or the FX3, wouldn't have that issue because that sends out the audio over SDI, not this camera. So I learned something new. So from there, we have an HDMI coming out of the Atomos. I had that going into an HDMI splitter here so I could send it to a couple different places. But right now I am just sending it to the laptop, and I have this HDMI capture card here. And then I'm also taking a feed out from the computer and sending it to this monitor. So this monitor has the Zoom feed for everyone here to see and also for the script supervisor to see. But she's also getting that feed from the camera. So everything is working together to send the feed out. And so a little bit back to the setup over here. So we have the RED Komodo here, and then on the front we have the Elgato teleprompter. So that is of course showing the script for the actress to read. And then we have a computer set up over here which has the software on it for the teleprompter. We have some light panels and such. We have the lights in the ceiling, and we also have this Comica boom mic for audio. We have a little hair light and some other lights and some panel lights, and this is all coming together to give us a good feed here. Then over here we have a station for HMU and makeup. And this is pretty much the setup for today. This is our second day at this specific location. So, the first day, all the problems in the world happen, but that's what you do as a production manager. That's what I'm working on. That's the role that I'm in today. You troubleshoot, you problem solve. We had to get creative with the lighting because the ceiling lights weren't working yesterday. And we had an issue with the AC today, but that got sorted because there was a fire alarm going on. So a few small things here and there. The internet wasn't the greatest at one point, so we were able to switch to a faster speed internet. But overall, everything has been pretty good at this location. For the cooler, I brought my Belly frozen pack. I'm on lunch right now. So I have the frozen pack here, and it's currently at 33 degrees. So nice and cold. And I can open this up here for you, and inside we have some nice cold drinks. I really can't demonstrate how cold it is, but it's cold. Trust me, it's cold. And I was operating this via battery. There's a slot over here to operate it via battery, but it does come with a car charger cable. So what I did was I bought this car charger female adapter, so I'm able to plug this into here and then plug that over here, and this way I can run power continuously to the cooler without having to rely on battery operation. So that's just a little bit about our setup for today. It's fun. It's a really small team, so get to do a little bit of everything, which is nice. I'm helping out with some tech stuff, helping out with the Zoom stream. I should have been looking to the camera this whole time. I was looking at myself. Helping out with the Zoom feed, helping out with logistics, sending out the call sheets, and just making sure that everyone feels taken care of, making sure that everyone is fed, and making sure that everyone is happy. So yeah, that's it for today's video. I am the Chef Gal, and you just got the rest.